Vini Vidi Vici is a popular Italian restaurant in Atlanta and features the cooking of Jamie Adams. He is a correct choice. He worked his way through school and restaurants, then traveled and cooked in hotels, resorts, and restaurants in Italy. His entree is roasted guinea hen with porcini mushrooms. The chef bones the hen.
Okay, start at the very top of the breast, make an incision. Free the breast away from the carcass.
The leg and thigh are removed. The drumstick will not be used and the thigh will be boned.
Voila. Thigh and the breast going to cut the wing off, and you need a heavier duty knife to just pop right through it like so.
Fresh rosemary, sage, and thyme are chopped. After seasoning the hen, the herbs are sprinkled on.
Just sort of press them in there so they're not going to come off. And the other side as well.
A sweet Georgia Vidalia onion is diced and will be joined with diced yellow summer squash. The onions are softened in a little olive oil and butter before the squash is added.
Okay, they're starting to get a little transparent and get lightly golden around the edges. We're going to add our zucchini. Toss that together. And we're going to allow that to simmer 3 or 4 minutes, just to lightly soften the zucchini, the yellow squash. You don't want them to be soggy and overcooked.
Meanwhile, porcini mushrooms will be cooked in olive oil, infused with a smashed garlic clove and a sprig of rosemary.
Infusing the oil with the rosemary and the garlic gives it a much more subtle flavor than using chopped up garlic and chopped rosemary, and I prefer it greatly. Careful not to let it get too brown. The rosemary is ready to come out. Discard that. Let the garlic continue to brown just a little bit. Pull it off the fire one moment. I like to squeeze out the garlic and get all the flavor out of it. Porcinis at a very high heat. You want them to caramelize and get color right away. See, the edges are getting nice and brown. You can see that they're nicely brown, and that's what you want to do. Okay, we're going to add in a little bit of our brunoise.
Finely diced carrot, celery, and onion.
And salt and pepper. Now we're going to add a little bit of brandy. You have to be careful when you do this. We're going to get a big flame. Flambe off the brandy. And now we're going to add our veal stock. And we'll allow that to simmer for just a moment.
The guinea hen is browned like the porcinis in garlic and rosemary-infused olive oil. Skin side first.
There we go. Have a beautiful, crispy, golden brown skin. That's what you want to get. Flip them over. We're going to let these go into the oven for about 7 minutes.
At 400 degrees. Parmesan cheese and breadcrumbs are added to the squash before presentation.
It's nicely seasoned. And what we're going to do is take a little bit of this zucchini, tuck it down into this press that down into our little form. The breadcrumb and the cheese helps it hold its shape. Pull off our ring. Have a nice little thimble. Slice of the thigh. The breast, which is a beautiful medium rare, right on top. We'll finish with our roast a little bit of the porcini jus over the hen and the porcinis themselves. And to finish, a nice little spear of rosemary. And voila, you have a classic Piemontese guinea hen squash and porcini mushroom.